Have you ever been on a treasure hunt before? It could be in your house, it could be in your backyard, or it could be in the community where you're just looking for buried treasure. Maybe you found a map that says there's a treasure at this place, and you just go searching for it, and you kind of keep on looking for it until you find it. Maybe you'll even get a metal detector to find out where the gold is around your neighborhood. I know that I've done that a lot of times, and I know that my own children have done that as well. But let me ask you this question. When you search for treasure, is that all you think about? Is that all that you're consumed with, that you want to find it so you can get rich and wealthy? Yeah, I think we all do that. Well, today we're going to talk about a lesson about what Jesus says about where we put our focus on, where we put our minds and our focus and our hearts, and how that applies to our daily lives. So I want you to pause the video, read this passage, answer the few questions, and then press play when you're done. But I want you to see about what Jesus says about where you put your heart is with your treasures, okay? So let's pause the video right now. Jesus talks about treasures on earth and then treasures in heaven. Okay, and the first thing he says, the treasures on earth, they just go away eventually. They will pass away, we will pass away, and they will be no longer. But if we store up for ourselves treasures in heaven, then that will last longer and that will last eternally. But what are treasures in heaven? What is that? Treasures in heaven are when we do things and we act in a way that brings glory and honor to God, that are good things. And if our heart is focused on doing godly things, good things for God, then we're going to have abundance and we're going to be very grateful and we're going to be good stewards of everything that we have. But if our heart is focused on ourselves and doing what we want in our own mindset, then it's going to cause us to do things that we probably wouldn't normally want to do or do. So I would encourage you, check your heart. Is your heart to do things that are going to benefit just you, or is your heart going to be doing things that are going to benefit other people and more importantly, God? Remember, we've been talking about stewardship all month long. And remember what stewardship is? Stewardship is taking care of what you have because it all belongs to God. God has blessed us in so many different ways and we want to take care of it. And we want to put our heart and soul into doing good things, godly things, so that a lot of other people can benefit. So I want to encourage you that in this bottom line today, live like you know what really matters. What really matters is having our focus and our heart focused on godly things, being good stewards of what He's blessed us with, whether it's our time and our money, and giving that fully to God and saying, God, you've blessed me, I'm going to honor you with that, and I'm going to bless other people with that. So you're good stewards. But when you focus just on you, you're not being a good steward of the good things that God has given you. So I want to encourage you to live like you know what really matters. And what really matters is honoring God with the blessings that He's given us. So that's the challenge today. In all that you do, have your heart focused on godly things so that you can honor God and live like you know what really matters, and that matters to God. So that's the challenge today. Don't focus on you and yourself, but focus on other people and God. And as we wrap up for the month, I really want to encourage you to remembering that Bible verse that we've been looking at all month long. Do you remember what it is? It's this, Luke 16:10. Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. If you honor God with your time, if you're taking good stewards of what He's given you, and you honor Him with your time and your money, and you can be trusted with that, God's going to trust you with a lot more stuff, and you're going to be able to do great things for Him and for a lot of other people. All right, everyone, that wraps it up for our time about stewardship. I can't wait to see you next week when we talk about a whole new topic. All right, see you next week, everyone.